All right. With kinetic magic, I should be able to clear the base of the loomgate. done.
Nice work, Bryn. We should have enough space to work on fixing that pipe now.
The patch is ready, and I've cleared the debris at the loomgate in Glintwood Hollow.
Excellent work, Bryn. Time for you to take a well-earned rest.
You sure you don't need me to come?
We've got this.
All right. Aurea, how's it going?
Bryn, you're awake. We're making progress over here. Careful with that.
Hey, no one came back to camp, did they? Is the rest of the band still with you?
We're all here. And the leak is just about fixed.
Hey, wait, I just want to talk. That was incredible.
Hey, couldn't have done it without you.
Actually, we couldn't have done it without Sev.
I'm not... I mean... We just got lucky.
Not to distract from the victory, but something happened while you were gone.
A Hearthsider?
Maybe. The figure was masked and standing at the edge of the camp. I think they were watching me. Before they disappeared.
How friendly.
If there are people still left in the Enclave, we need to find them.
Yes. I was just thinking we should chase down the scary masked figure that likes to watch Bryn sleep.
Sev has a point. We need to set up a watch for camp. No one has made contact with us, but clearly they're watching. Any expectation of a warm welcome is off the table.
They've been living under the veil for almost 50 years. Who knows how their version of Weaver culture has diverged from ours.
All the same, we can't just sit here. We don't know who they are or what they can do. If they do mean us harm, I need to investigate what we're dealing with.
Friendly or hostile, if there are Hearthsiders, we need to find them.
Agreed.
And the good news is, fixing the loomgate didn't just give us easier access to Glintwood, it expanded our scry's reach.
So scries are somehow connected to the Enclave's tapestry?
Every scry was built here.
This means you not only have access to the loomgate, but you can safely explore further.
Incidentally, our maps indicate that there is a village beyond the hollow in a large swathe of wetlands known as Dredgers Mire.
Perhaps we'll find our Hearthsider there. Bryn, why don't you brief with Lane before your next expedition?
Sounds good.
After that, it's time to use the loomgate.
Why didn't you guys return using it yourselves?
We needed to take a keyswatch back to camp in order to connect the two. We'll make sure you have a keyswatch to connect any other loom gates to this one from now on.
Here to brief.
I like to know everything I can before venturing off to a new place.
Just beyond the forested hills of Glintwood Hollow lies the wetlands known as Dredgers Mire. Much like the Hollow, the Enclave prospected many of the raw materials needed for its ambitious construct. Oh, it's no coincidence you found the Ark of the Stricken Earth near a collapsed mine. Likely, I believe the natural surroundings of the mire were also rich in resources.
Which is where I might find that masked figure. That was what...
It's possible. Regardless, do you have any questions?
Some of the others didn't seem so sure we should be trying to track down the masked figure. What do you think?
History demands we find them. If the masked figure truly is a Hearthsider, their stories and what they've lived through in here would be invaluable to our understanding of the Enclave and of the Serbs.
Sounds like I'd better find them then. Thanks for the info, Lane.
My pleasure. Oh, wait, I almost forgot. I didn't have the biggest role to play in the Loomgate's repair. I'm not exactly... But watching the band work gave me an idea for a new alchemical project. Its working name is a loom shard.
A loom shard?
Yes. It's a shard that could draw magic from a loomgate.
How is this different from Aurea putting me back with the scry?
Unaided, Aurea can only summon enough magic to bring you back safely, not all the valuables you... Because this shard draws magic from the tapestry, it can bring you back safely with all you've gathered.
Thanks, Lane.
Ready?
Let's do this.
First trip through the Loomgate is a success.
That was so awesome!
Trodden Pass. A fitting name for the road to the wetlands.
According to the maps, you're getting close to Dredgers Mire.
Designed for a two-hander. Looks like it was being packed up to ship.
It'll be exciting to work off an Enclave design firsthand.
I know you're excited to explore, but first things first. Use our keyswatch with a loomgate in the mire, so that it's easy to return.
Right. I'll check the maps.
can see the connection. We'll be able to come back whenever we'd like.
Without having to trek through all the mud.
The beauty of instantaneous travel. Keyswatches are an ingenious system for connecting loomgates together.
This is Poldervale, but what happened? The village is completely frozen.
This can't be natural.
I think it's safe to say no one lives here. Where else could I look for a Hearthsider?
I can't quite remember why, but something tells me you should search for a watchtower. The maps indicate there may be some nearby.
Doubt security would be active if the village was vacated.
Just trust me on this. I've got some cross-referencing to do.
All right, Bryn. You heard them.
Watchtower. Got it. Another Drake.
This one doesn't seem as aggressive. Must not be rutting.
Just like home. You're round a corner and a glacier's right there to greet you.
flame strand. Always do with a little heat.
There's a watchtower ahead.
Found the tome I was looking for. It mentioned that key swatches were held by security in the Enclave's more remote villages. It ensured their loom gates could be reconnected to more central locations if needed. Perhaps our Heartsider won't be in the watchtower, but a key swatch to Dynevron could be.
Genius, Lane. Nice work.
According to this logbook, all the key swatches were removed from the Poldervale Watch a few years after the surge.
Strange.
But there was one key swatch that was borrowed and never returned by the mayor at his residence in Poldervale.
Perhaps it's still there.
It'll be tough for me to withstand the cold long enough to search for it.
The rest of the band could help you navigate that? Try discussing the challenge with a few of them next time you're at camp. the Archon Expanse. Pre-Surge, the Arks trod this passage daily to transport and farm resources from the outskirts.
Solar, any thoughts on how I might go about withstanding cold temperatures?
With the right materials.
What kind of materials?
A callahide would do the trick, for one.
There are plenty of those prowling in the outskirts. Thanks for the insight.
My darling, I suspect the way the light filters through the Enclave's veil makes you look more luminous.
Should I come back later?
Sorry, Bryn.
But since you're here, I was actually hoping to speak with both you and...
Oh?
I don't know if you know this, but my wife is an extremely talented smith who...
Well, a revolving door of mentors doesn't exactly facilitate the most stable education.
Oh, details. You've made more of your varied experience than... Anyway, I know you always hoped to further your education, so I asked Lane to look into whether or not any Tarmakine smithing was ever practiced here in the Enclave.
Oh, doll. You shouldn't have.
What could be more pressing than helping my wife fulfill her lifelong? As luck would have it, there were Tarmakine smiths here before the set.
Really?
Perhaps our daring point might be able to keep a lookout for anything those smiths might have left behind.
I mean, if it's too much trouble...
Of course. I'd be happy to help.
Perfect.
Anything in particular I should look for?
The Tarmakine smithing techniques are exceptionally complex, and it might be too much to hope for anything close to a completed armor set, but I'd take anything you can find.
Got it.
Thanks, Bryn.
So, we're hunting a rogue keyswatch in a frozen... When dealing with temperature, your magic can directly counteract it.
I'm guessing we fight frost with flame?
Just so. Like building a fire on a cold night.
Unfortunately, I don't have a flame strand yet.
Ah, but you do.
Hey, Lane. Got any ideas on how I might go about retrieving a keyswatch from a frozen village?
I imagine long underwear. I'm teasing. Drinking a frost shroud file would do the trick. I don't have the facilities to make one just yet, but perhaps you and Casmin could prioritize?
I'll keep that in mind. Why is it so hot?
This can't be natural.
This is exactly what happened to Taza after the surge when all the aeroliths failed. It must be something like that.
There's no way this is natural. It's like frost magic. Got the keyswatch.
And unfettered access to the Enclave's capital.
Amazing, Bryn.
Dynevron awaits.
Impressive, Bryn. We're on our way to Dynevron. Thanks to you.
Everyone helped.
In a well-run band, everything takes teamwork, that's for sure. But don't downplay your role in this. Since you've been crisis promoted to point, we've felled a great Ark, restored a construct, and now we've got access to the Enclave's capital. Not everyone could accomplish what you have. In fact, most would crumble under the pressure.
Truthfully, there have been few moments where I felt like breaking down. I don't feel totally sure in what I'm doing yet.
Being a point demands that you dive into the unknown. I can't say the uncertainty ever truly goes away. You just get more comfortable with it.
Thanks, Aurea.
Now, enough talk. You've got a city to explore. I've traveled all over, but I've never seen a city quite like this.
Dynevron. The Enclave's capital city. The architecture was built to accommodate the Enclave's largest archons.
Oh, good. I thought I'd shrunk using the loomgate.
The city looks as though it's been completely abandoned.
Let's break down the search. Who's got ideas?
Government and archives will establish a history. The closest government buildings can be found in the steppes. You're clearly in Upper Dynevron, so according to our map, it shouldn't be far.
People need supplies. Supplies are in markets. And the market's in Lower Dynevron.
And there's the bastion on the edge of the city. The military would be involved in any disaster response, and the surge certainly counts. 3 good leads. Bryn, it's your call. Watch the tangles coming out of that chasm. The surge hit this place hard.
And look, more coral.
Must have been growing below ground.
Would explain why there's so much damage here from the surge. Ark of the living flame. Lightly armored compared to the others, but expect things to get hot. A flame strand! Can always do with a little heat.
Maximilian Arden, founder of the Enclave. Judging by the size of this statue, he certainly wasn't shy about his accomplishments.
That arch should lead you to the lower city.
A body. Ahead. Outfit looks like our spying friends.
So, it's a uniform.
There's a note in his pouch. New drop. Market Loomgate, it says. But... wait. Under his mask, he's... scorched. Aurea, this looks like the wound on your wing. Only... it's... everywhere.
But there's no tangle there.
No, it's clear.
Concerning.
I think we should look into that drop his note mentioned.
Especially if it's near a loomgate.
There's a small compartment here, hidden in the statue, already open and empty.
I often heard that as you entered the perch, the bustle of Dynevron would begin to crescendo until it peaked in the market.
Careful! A sledgeworm can throw things over 3 times its size.
Undergreen. This is where the seediest of deals were done.
These streets running in parallel are known as the Three Sisters. Many weavers hosteled here.
Before the surge, the Dynevron market was famous across the Maida. Caravans left the Enclave with enchanted treasures.
Broker's Arch, the market loomgate.
Same spot as the last statue. Struck a vein, as my dad used to say.
Wait, I was half listening. Are you hurt?
Metaphor. Her dad was a miner.
We've got a tally sheet of some sort. Series of numbers below. And a bunch of garbled text below that. I have no idea what I'm looking at.
I might.
For a band of weavers who just discovered a long-lost city, you don't look very excited.
The prospect of imminent death has put a dampener on things.
While you were out, I found a note. A warning, actually.
We suspect our Hearthsider friend snuck back into the camp.
The letter cautions us that a phenomenon referred to as the Flood is hot on our heels. The Flood is essentially a torrential wave of deadly raw magic that will completely overtake the outskirts and Dynevron. Apparently this is a cyclical disaster preceded by extreme weather. Anyone caught in it will die. Meaning,
The tangle-scorched body you found must have been killed by it.
hence, we're taking the warning seriously.
This all just sounds like more good news to me.
Seriously, do you have a death wish or something?
Is no one else seeing the silver lining here? The Hearthsider warned us. We've been questioning their motives, but clearly they want us to live.
True. But it's not like they told us how exactly we should go about surviving this impending flood of...
Maybe there's something stopping them from telling us more. Or maybe they assumed we were capable enough to figure it out on our own. Still, I'd bet our scry that they want us to survive this. And more importantly, the fact that they warned us at all means we have a chance.
If this flood is cyclical, it means the Hearthsiders are surviving it. Maybe they have a safe haven on... All this means is we need to track down the Hearthsiders...
As though our lives depend on it.
Yeah.
The architecture in Dynevron is simply magnificent.
A dead body and a hidden cache of materials.
All we need is a saber conveniently placed on the mantle and...
More seriously, you said you had an idea about that sheet?
Before signing on with Aurea, I worked the relief ships between my home and Udea. A Don Brenning initiative, mind you. Our neighbours across the bay love to claim otherwise. The dockers always wanted big loads for the cranes. But certain things, like, say, herbs, you'd only ship in small quantities. Over the years, the convoys developed a system where you'd have runners. Runners would make quick trips, and haulers would pack the cargo together and...
You think we're looking at a similar system?
Absolutely I do. And note how it says Scout Group 23 here. That's a lot of groups.
Which means my mysterious observer is part of a large organization.
And an active one.
When you say requisition...
Think of it like an order. Bread, cheese, carrots. It takes forethought. There's necessary lag between the... But any logistician worth their salt can see a few months ahead.
What do we do with this information?
At the bottom of the sheet, there's that series of numbers and letters. I did some digging with Lane, and they're referring to coordinates. L7 is part of the capital. See, so I'm inferring that these other marked coordinates are just as likely to have drops.
I'll check them then.
If nothing else, we could find materials for our own stock.
Maybe where our Hearthsiders are hiding.
Also, Lane was looking over the orders and wanted to talk to you about the writing along the bottom.
More drops, and talk to Lane.
An abandoned city like Dynevron. It must be full of supplies. Do you think you could maybe grab some?
You know I'm happy to...
I've noticed there are more arcs in...
So have I.
The upside is, according to Lane's logs, the ones carrying shields could be scavenged for assault. A metal we could use to reinforce all kinds of gear and facilities.
All right.
Great. So, spare a little rassault for a good cause?
Right here.
Perfect. I was actually thinking it would be good to start stockpiling so the nights get pretty cold here.
I'll be back in no time.
Thanks, Bryn. Any luck hunting?
That should be enough for a few blankets and...
Oh, that's so... I don't suppose you would mind getting something else.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm just thinking, in an unknown climate, we don't know how fast the seasons might turn here. We should stock softwood for warmth. Like...
Oh. Okay. I'm confused. The Akala hide I just brought to you isn't enough?
It's a start, for sure, but we need to be more prepared. Lots of softwood could really save us in a pinch.
Hey, I mean, preparedness is literally your wheelhouse, and finding treasure is mine. I've got your back now.
Good. I hope it's not too much.
All right.
Thanks, Bryn.
You wanted to talk about the supply?
Indeed. It's...
Yes, I can...
We're looking at a cipher.
Sounds like we have a cipher to break.
Any code is easier to break with more sample. You can work on it like any other research. Bryn, do you have a moment?
For my favourite lawkeeper?
I'm the only lawkeeper.
So, what do you need?
Oh, yes. I'm looking to do some experiments with our chemical reagents, and was wondering if you could source me some.
That sounds like something I could help with.
I won't waste your time with specifics. I just think it'll produce something helpful.
Well, my last lawkeeper sent me out all the time for herbs that he'd inevitably just stuff in a pipe and smoke.
Oh. No, that makes sense, then. Yes. Sorry. I think I can help Oria with the Watcher's Wisp.
Oh. After what happened in the Veil's Shadow, any improvement to the scry is worth making.
Exactly. I noticed that she needs a break before guiding you again. The tangles were so bad in the Shadow, she couldn't use the Wisp at all.
The scry has been better inside the Enclave, but we shouldn't take any chances.
There's a plant that only grows here in the Enclave. I think I can use it to strengthen Oria's connection.
That'd be really...
I think so too. Now...
Where can I find the plant?
Oh, right. At night, in the outskirts, they glow. So, and I believe they mostly grow in clusters near bodies of water. Not rivers, but ponds.
Go to the outskirts at night and grab some glowing plants near bodies of water.
Well, they have a more accurate name than that. I won't overcomplicate it. Which refers to a moment in the Enclave's history early on, when their second leader, she was the right person at the right time for the...
The more you talk, the longer you'll wait.
Sorry, yes, please, go. Bring them to me as soon as you can.
These must be the glowing plants Lane mentioned. A set of schematics. Tarmakine smithing? Maybe Sola would know.
A Brennig glasstail. On a stormy night back home, their roars echo in the howling winds.
glowing plants acquired and...
Oh, I'd almost forgotten about these. Thankfully, the alchemic preparation is, well, prepared. All I need to do is extract the clarifying essence, and that should do it.
It's wonderful to watch. So, when can I go test this out?
I was hoping you'd ask. More of the luminous plants, for one. And some inkcap mushrooms, if you wouldn't mind.
What are you cooking up now?
More Diane's chorus means I can mix up plenty of this solution for Aurea. Inkcaps? Well, that's a secret for now.
I'll allow it.
Great market of the outdoors. Huh. I hope you're able to find some good bargains.
I always do.
Absolutely not. What a silly loser.
The cold sunk right into the stones here.
This is why we use wattle and daub back home. Insulates properly.
If this keeps happening, you might want to keep a suit of armor for the occasion.
With the right materials, we can keep you snug as a bug in a rug.